Okay, so we're going to start our next chapter, which is Helen Comes Again. Wait Till Helen Comes sat in the middle of the cafeteria floor where everyone could see it. Coltrane Farmer had been carrying it in secret under his tray when he ran into Orlando Choi, who was horsing around with Steve Rosales. Coltrane was a white second grader with sandy brown hair that laid flat on his head like a Roman general from my history book. He was currently obsessed with rock collecting, and when his tray went flying, it sent mac and cheese, chocolate milk, and a dozen minerals of various shapes, sizes, and colors clattering and splattering all over the floor, along with Wait Till Helen Comes. The kids in the cafeteria were still clapping and cheering for him, but I could barely hear them or notice the splattered food and scattered rocks. Even the gross wet rag smell of the tables went away. It was like the only thing in the room for me at that moment was that book, laying right there out in the open like a spotlight was on it. All right, that's enough, Principal Banana told everybody. Principal Banana. Let me help you, Principal Banana told Coltrane, and she bent over to pick up the book. In 5 seconds, Detective Banana was going to pick up Prosecution Exhibit A in the case of the Wake County School Board versus Amy Ann Ollinger, and there wasn't a thing I could do about it but sit and watch. That's my seat, someone across the room yelled. I was sitting there. Sit on this, someone else yelled. 2 boys tumbled to the floor, kicking and pulling and punching. Just as quickly as they had cheered for Coltrane, the students in the cafeteria started chanting, "Fight, fight, fight!" I couldn't see who it was. They were just a tangle of arms and legs before kids fell into a circle around them to watch. Principal Banana stood up, handed the book to Coltrane without even looking at it, and ran for the fight. Break it up, she cried. I hurried over to Coltrane. He had picked up his empty chocolate milk carton and was pretending to drink from it. Oh, he said, refreshing. Go hide that in your locker, I whispered to him. He looked at the chocolate milk carton. What, this? No, the book. He looked at the book in his hands, and his eyes went wide as he understood. Oh gosh, sorry, he said. Just hurry, I told him, and don't bring it to read in the cafeteria again. Coltrane hurried off. I went back to my seat and put my head on my table. That had been so close. Coltrane would have gotten in trouble, and then he would have to tell them where he got the book. The locker library was going great, but that meant that there were a lot of banned books out there in the hands of Shelburne Elementary students. It was only a matter of time until another one of them slipped up and got caught with a book. Danny and Rebecca sat down next to me as the teacher sent everyone back to their seats. Was that Wait Till Helen Comes? Rebecca asked. Yes, and Principal Banana had it in her hands. Lucky thing there was a fight, Danny said. He combed his hair away from his eyes. Anybody see who it was? We all got an answer at the same time. The crowd cleared, and Principal Banana and Miss Green each emerged with a different boy in hand. One of them I'd seen in the 4th grade hall, but he didn't know. The other one was Jeffrey Gonzalez. That was my seat, Jeffrey yelled. He lunged for the other boy again, but Principal Banana held him back. That's enough, Principal Banana said. We're all going to my office. This time, there was no fake oohing from the students. This was real, big-time trouble, and they knew it. As soon as they were gone, the cafeteria exploded with the excited chatter of everyone reliving every detail of the fight. As bad as it was for Jeffrey, it had been a lucky thing the fight started when it did, or maybe it wasn't lucky. Maybe Jeffrey had seen the book on the floor and started the fight as a distraction. But did Jeffrey even know about the BBLL? He hadn't that day we'd walked to the office together. If he'd done it on purpose, it was quick thinking. If he hadn't, it was just perfect timing for me. Either way, Jeffrey was going to be in trouble, and either way, I owed him a big thank you. All right, have a wonderful weekend, and I will read some more next week. Okay, bye guys.